I know we have...
Mr. Rao, I just want to ask you one simple question. You're talking about a sense of mistaken identity. If it's not the same person, then why is the minister not ready to face any questions? Why is he running away? Why can't he say, it's not me, it's some other person? Why can't he have the guts to face whatever the press wants to ask him? Why is he running away? If it's not the same person, say it's not me. It's a case of mistaken identity. He's not saying it, he's evasive. He's running away. Why is he running away?
And like the way debates have been happening for the last 2 days, nobody is willing to listen. I think I would request all of you, please, for 2 days, you study all the facts and come out with a proper conclusion.
Why don't Nihal
Please don't jump into conclusions and hold somebody guilty.
No, Prem Shukla of the Shiv Sena. Let's get him in. No, Prem Shukla of the Shiv Sena has not joined the debate yet. Prem Shukla of the Shiv Sena.
Please stand by what you've been saying all along.
No, 1 second. One second.
You have to put. Why don't you ask him to step down?
You see, on 8th of March.
Why is he evading? Do you know by pushing the camera, you're pushing the people?
Prem Shukla coming to the debate. Mr. Prem Shukla, what's your advice for the BJP in this case?
Today they are suffering for
Mr. Prem Shukla, what is your advice for the BJP in this case? It is better for Nihal Chand to step down and then this case to be examined, or should they remain rigid?
Yes.
This is my personal opinion. It should not be treated as a party opinion. But I will say that I will advise to Mr. Nihal Chand that he should step down from his.
There you are. There you are. Now, even a Shiv Sena person
is being tarnished. The image of Narendra Modi government is tarnished.
That,
you see that, Mr. Rao? It's a question of your image.
I think because there is a poor lady and on this side there is a powerful minister. So it should be allowed that there should be justice for that poor lady should be ensured. So I think he should step down himself voluntarily, and Narendra Modi government's image should not be allowed to be tarnished by anybody. This is what I want to say.
You heard that, Mr. Rao? Would you like to respond to him, or would you also tell him that, Shiv Sena also point of view is not important as far as you're concerned? I'd like to remind you this. On the 8th of March, Narendra Modi said that as far as the solution to the lack of safety for women is concerned, he said the following. I remember. He said, बस इरादा और नियत चाहिए. बस इरादा और नियत चाहिए. What is required is will and the right intention. Now people are asking you, where is your will? Where is your intention?
You see,
and
you can be
rest assured means what?
You can be rest assured.
You are hiding behind the Rajasthan government which you were criticizing till yesterday.
If there was any merit in these allegations, if there was any evidence, if there was even an iota of evidence against the individual.
Sir, please, Malavika Rajkoti has a counter question for you.
Mr. Rajkoti fallen on him.
Mr. Rajkoti has a counter question on the issue of
iota of evidence.
Who are you to decide whether there is evidence or not? Malavika Rajkoti has counter
based on ground level facts.
Yeah. Who is he to decide whether there's evidence or not?
Courts decide that. Shouldn't you let the courts decide that? Please give the lady a free and fair probe. All we are asking you, we are not judging Mr. Nihal Chand. All we are asking you is to get him to step down and let the lady
he can't decide that there's no case.
Did you ask Rahul Gandhi to step down? Did you ask Sonia Gandhi to step down when summons were issued to her?
What kind of argument is that?
US Federal Court in 1984.
No, just a minute. Here I'd like to say something.
Just a minute.
On women's rights, it's a shame. It's a shame that you continue to defend and come up with stupid excuses to defend Mr. Nihal Chand.
It's a shame that you cover up such things. It's a shame. It's sheer hypocrisy that you come on the streets
to protest. This is a new government with an agenda which is saying that it's not going to repeat what the Congress alleged.
One second, Mr. Rao, ladies and gentlemen, just 1 minute. A food for thought tonight for the BJP representative. Sir, isn't it too early for you, 3 weeks into power, to try and justify everything by saying the Congress also did the same thing? Is this what people voted you for?
No, but did you raise the questions about...
Sir, we raised every single question that was raised to be asked. You don't tell me what I need to have raised.
The media in India...
Sir, please don't go after the media in India much as the Congress party did. The media in India is free. The media in India is free, and the media in India is not a political pawn. The media in India is not a political
The
party.
media never covered the Rahul Gandhi summons.
Sir, you were praising the media till yesterday.
Mr. Rao, I'd just like to remind you that this lady has been asked by the police to provide
I
a
was only
witness.
answering the Congress query.
The lady has been asked to provide a witness, and she's been asked to give specific dates.
No,
when
I
these
don't know if
incidents
you
took
even
place.
know.
Is it
I don't
possible?
know if Mr. Rao
Is it
even
not
has cared to
unfair?
find out the outcome of
Given
both the
what
Supreme
she's
Court
gone
cases.
through.
Sir,
One case was thrown out, and the other case, Mr.
Why
Kumar got a
bring Rahul
clean sheet. What
Gandhi
is he
into this?
talking
It's
about?
irrelevant.
Sir, I asked you today on the 11th of June. No, 1 second.
Summons were issued to Rahul Gandhi.
Sir, please remember this. Sir, please remember this. Sir, एक बात सुन लीजिए, please. You know, I'll tell you.
You can't have different sets of norms for the BJP and the Congress.
Sir,
Are the Gandhis above courts of law?
1 minute. Everything you hide behind the Gandhis. I'm so shocked today, Mr. I am so shocked, Mr. Rao.
Your Prime Minister has promised the nation that you will not make the same mistakes for which the Congress has been punished by the people of this country.
He will not.
That
So
the
you
Congress
have promised.
did.
So what action you take in this?
Show the
And
difference.
you can be rest
You
assured.
have to show the difference.
You can
You
be
have to
rest
ask the
assured.
minister
He
to
will
step
not make
down.
any
That's the only
mistakes.
choice you
But you
have.
cannot.
Sir, please understand this.
No,
1 minute, Mr. Rao.
credibility is
Mr. Rao,
very
please.
high
As I
in
said,
what
Mr. Rao,
also
if
he
you
would
have,
like to think.
you know, one
He
second.
would not
Mr.
let
Rao,
anything
Mr. Rao,
wrong
I want
happen.
now.
If
You know, we have 5 minutes on the debate.
He would
We have 5 minutes on the debate, Mr. Rao. Please allow me, please, Mr. Rao. Please remember this, Mr. Rao, on the 11th of June, when Narendra Modi said the dignity of our mothers and sisters must be protected, stop analyzing the psychology behind rape, and he criticized people like Mulayam Singh Yadav when he said, does it suit us to make comments on such incidents? Can we not be quiet? Can Mr. Narendra Modi not tell Mr. Prabhat Jha, BJP Vice President, to be quiet when he says that a case of rape of a 24-year-old woman, allegedly by a person who is now minister, is not a serious issue? How come that does not apply in the context of the BJP Vice President? Please tell me. Is that not a ridiculous and shameful comment to make, Mr. Rao? Where is your heart tonight? Where is your feeling? Where is your empathy? Where do you stand tonight, Mr. Rao? Just because you want to defend the minister, Mr. Rao.
I am not raising any questions
Mr.
about
Rao,
the
please.
victim. I am not passing any judgments. I am merely going
in the
by
Tarun
judgments
Tejpal
of the
case, in
lower
all
court
cases, you
and by
came
the
out in
police
front and you used to say
investigation
we
and
want
the fact
justice,
that
justice,
this lady
justice.
herself said, she is on tape saying that I have not alleged this gentleman.
Sir, do you think your argument is flawed? Don't you think your argument is flawed because
tapes and examine it?
Okay, I want to hear Malavika Rajkotia's point of view, but I'll only say this to you, sir. The argument could be flawed because the case has been reopened on the basis of a revision letter which questions the veracity of the Rajasthan police report. The same Rajasthan police which you were calling all kinds of names till a few months back when they were under the Congress government. Today you praise the Rajasthan police and you hide behind their report. Mr. Rajkotia. Mr. Rajkotia.
High Court supervised investigation.
Mr. Rajkotia.
Are you raising questions about the High Court?
Mr. Rajkotia is countering you, sir.
Questions about the lower court?
Ms. Rajkotia, please. Ms. Rajkotia, please.
Mr. Rao,
Mr. Rajkotia, please.
All I want to...
Ms. Rajkotia.
Yeah, all I want to say is that this government, within 3 weeks of its coming in, is behaving in the same way that they alleged and criticized that the Congress did, which is obfuscate from the real issue when they are in a sticky pace. Now, if Mr. Nihal Chand is not guilty, then why is he not, as Shobha has said, why is he not fearlessly and courageously looking the camera in the eye and saying it's a mistaken identity, which he's never done? Even earlier, as you yourself said, Arnab,
let him come on news.
While the closure report was there, it's all done, closure report. He didn't say it's a mistaken identity then. So my point is that all the things that they promised us, which is the dead load of the past government, which they said they were going to have a different work ethic, that is not true at all. And this is the first time that they are being tested and they have failed.
People are watching, Mr. Rao. People are watching, Mr. Rao.
I would take objection to
I find, you know what is happening, sir. Sir, you are taking...
The Prime Minister is very sincere.
Sir, I have only one question to ask you, which I will keep asking you repeatedly if you want to listen.
He cannot go by concocted facts.
Sir,
once the details are available,
again,
if the facts...
Sir, he is a minister,
Mr. Rao, you are saying it's concocted. That's your opinion.
You know, just one thing. I want to say one thing to the viewer. 1 second.
is what is coming out. That's the facts. Facts speak for it.
Mr. Rao, what fact, Mr. Rao? What fact? What fact? Whose fact? Whose fact, Mr. Rao? Till yesterday, the same facts, everything that came out from the Rajasthan police when Ashok Gehlot, and please allow me to be heard, please, by the viewers tonight. Till recently, every single word and alphabet, every report, every closure report, everything the Rajasthan police did when the Ashok Gehlot was in power was all trash for the BJP. Not worth considering. Just think logically, Mr. No, 1 second, Mr. Rao. Let me speak now. You've spoken. How come today you treat what the Rajasthan police says in its report as distinction? I just listen, Mr. Rao. Listen, Mr. Rao. The art of listening sometimes important. Please, Mr. Rao, please tell me how come today everything that the Rajasthan police says in its report is treated by you as a gospel truth? Why? And why only in this case? Because what? No, because it's a minister of yours.
The Congress party systematically. Congress
you hide again behind what the Congress party did, but you said you would change things.
You are exposing yourself horribly.
Mr. Rao, why are you bringing Congress party every time? You defend, you talk about yourself.
Much more respect.
Because Mr. Rao, much more respect for half a second. You have to give justice to a 24-year-old girl. She is coming from a underprivileged background. You have to give her justice. You have to tell the nation that there is some semblance of justice.
And what will you lose?
He will earn more respect.
To facilitate the process.
The minister will earn more respect if he just merely says he is wrong tonight.
Mr. I want to go back. I want to go back to the Shiva Sena representative Prem Shukla. Mr. Shukla, you said 10 minutes back, and you've intervened the least in the debate, that's why I'm coming. You said 10 minutes back that it will be better, अच्छा होता अगर भारतीय जनता पार्टी इस वक्त निहाल चंद को सपोर्ट नहीं करने के बजाय इस बात को मान लेती और जो पोजीशन बीजेपी ने पीजे कुरियन के केस में लिया था आज अपने आप पर उसी एग्जाम्पल सेट करे ताकि लोग कहे कि योर पोजीशन वाज नॉट डिफरेंट व्हेन यू आर इन ऑपोजिशन एंड व्हेन यू आर इन पावर येट यू हैव हर्ड टुडे अ वेरी सॉलिड इफ आई मे से रिजिड पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू a rigid point of view from Mr. Rao who says nothing doing. He says nothing doing. He says nothing doing. He's not going. Media can say whatever, woman can say whatever, victim can say whatever. He may be running from the cameras like Raja used to run during the 2G scam. You don't think all this matters? Maybe you don't. Mr. Shukla.
The image of Narendra Modi government should not be allowed to be tarnished. Mr. Nihal Chand should step down himself, and if he is not stepping down, party should ask him to step down because the न्याय होते हुए न्याय होता हुआ दिखाई भी देना चाहिए. न्याय होना तो चाहिए ही, वो होता हुआ दिखाई देना चाहिए. और हमारे यहाँ प्रभु रामचंद्र जी का उदाहरण है. यदि किसी ने उन पे गलत आरोप लगाया है तो वो कल वो जो है निश्चित तौर पर एकदम पवित्र होकर फिर मंत्रिमंडल में आए. नो वन विल अपोज हिम. लेकिन आप जो है पार्टी की इमेज को, नरेंद्र मोदी जी की इमेज को किसी तरह का समझौता हो, ये हित में नहीं होगा. ये मुझे
That's advice coming in from the Shiv Sena. I thank everyone for joining me. Eventually it's the center which decides. Nobody can force feed the center what it wants to do. But I must say this, for him to say, did you make me minister? That level of arrogance to get a reporter heckled, not to have the courage to face. I mean, Mr. Nihal Chand, if you have done nothing, come take 4 questions, and I really think you should come on the Newshour and take my questions. Maybe it will happen, maybe not. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight.